Got a quad? Park and sell. How about a car? Park and sell. Boat, motorhome, motorcycle. Park it and sell it at Park and Sell. Just bring it in, we'll find a buyer. Forget the hassle. Let Park and Sell do the selling. Lake Havasu Avenue, just north of Mesquite. It was a long evening for the Lake Havasu School Board Tuesday evening. On the agenda, a presentation on looming changes to how students are taught and how their learning is evaluated. Brad Gardner describes Common Core and Park.
Common Core is a way of developing standards that are shared across states. And there are standards that are based on higher expectations for students. And I wanted to share that what the state of Arizona has done is it adopted what are called Common Core standards, and we've joined what's called a Park Consortium, which consists of 26 states, and we've opted to enter that consortium with Park, and I wanted to share what that meant.
Next up, a proposal to accept a new history textbook for the high school. A lengthy discussion of the political slant of the content. The current textbook is 13 years old, out of date, and in tatters. The district considered 4 books, one of which recommended by a panel of teachers and administrators. Then the question of how to deal with a $1.7 million shortfall. Among the recommendations, furlough days for all district employees and the elimination of some art and music programs in the elementary schools. State Senator Dr. Kelly Ward advised that some relief may be coming from the state, but...
Okay, I have one question, but it's for Dr. Ward back there. Can you tell us any kind of an approximation of what we're going to be looking at as far as increased funding for the district?
They did not give me an exact number. But the Senate President did say it looks like there will be more. More. Hopefully, it's a significant of more. And I can't help the 1.7 million loss from the federal government. We can't do anything about that at the state level. But sounds like the state is going to try to increase the funding for next year.
In the end, the board voted to implement the spending reduction measures. Not the best news for Superintendent Gail Millay.
The board approved all the recommendations. They just made a change they ended up reducing some of physical education so that they could keep some music and art. They're very committed to the philosophy of providing a comprehensive education with the dollars that they have. And they know they're not completely doing that because of the budget reductions, but they're doing the best they can with the money they have.
And finally, on a happier note, Havasu Principal Claude Sanders announced that a long political campaign resulted in the selection of a new school mascot.
And we just went through a huge election to pick a new mascot for Havasu Elementary School, and as of next year, the 2013-2014 school year, we will be picking up the Daytona mascot of the Coyotes, and it will be the Havasu Coyotes. And I'm sure glad of it.
Hard-fought election.
It was a difficult one, man. Almost 4 votes between the kids, the parents, and the community. So, and it was unanimous.
Jim Matthews, Havasu Video News.